Hey there, I'm Roben-Marie, and in this video, I'm going to show you the pieces that I made for the 100-Day Project 2024, days 61 through 80. And then I'm going to create in my junk journal using one of those pieces that I created. So I hope you enjoy it and you will be inspired. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out and let me know. All right, thanks. Here's my pieces from the 100-Day Project 2024. I'm calling this wishing threads. And these are a combination of paper and fabric and lace, a lot of different things here. And I've just used a water-soluble paper. They use it in sewing. And once it's soaked off, it leaves behind what you've added to it. I learned this technique from my friend Colleen Natara, and she teaches it in her Tiny Sacred journal class. I'll link to that in the description. But I'm planning to make 100 of these. And these here represent days 61 through 80. So I'm really close to 100. So I'm going to pick my favorite or one I think will really work, and we're going to do a little mixed media project here after this. So there are days 61 through 80. Okay, I've decided to create a page in my junk journal. So I'm going to use one of my pieces from these days. And I don't want it to take too long. I want to do something relatively quick, which is one of the things I love about these collages, these stitch collages, is that you can use them to really create something very quickly. All right, so let's go ahead and pick one. I'm just going to grab something from this pile right here. And sometimes what speaks to me may or may not end up being what I use, but I really like these colors. But this one, and this wording on this one is the White Twinkle Lights. I like that. So I'm going to set that one aside. And I don't know if I'll use this or not, but I really want to use a small page. So I'm going to work with that. I've also pulled some black and whites. I got just from my stash. I like to go through and just pull some things that kind of catch my eye. I've also pulled some papers that I've been experimenting with, faux resin papers in a bunch of different ways. This is actually one of the projects in my online art community called the Robin's Nest. So I've been experimenting with ways to create faux resin paper, and I think I want to try using one of these pieces in this page. So I think that, and then maybe I'm going to pull somehow one of these pieces into it. So let me just stick this on here, kind of like that. And the thing I like about these collages too is I don't have to use the whole thing. I can use a piece of it if I want. And then I just cut the rest of it off, and then I can use it for something later. So I think we're going to kind of use as much of the strings as I can keep. And then these don't have quotes on them or words on them, but they can be used later for something else. Just a little embellishment on a page. Yeah, this is good. Oh, and look at all those strings. That's going to be nice hanging out. So I do like this though. I think that's what I'm going to use. All right, I have this piece of paper here too, which I really like. This color, I think this color really looks good with that, doesn't it? But I really wanted to use one of these faux resin papers. This is from Ledger. Let's try this one. I actually like these holes on that side. Maybe we can do it this direction and it can hang out. That could work. Sometimes what I think I'm going to like, I end up not liking, so. All right. I do really like that. And this is kind of fun because this will be transparent. You can see through that down there. These are just tracings that I did on tracing paper. And that kind of caught my eye as I was finishing up. So let's see what this looks like here. Maybe, I kind of like that. Let's see what that does. Put this back down. Maybe here. I don't know. I kind of like that. All right. I think it needs just a little something up here. So I'm just going to take this as this was torn from a bag that I got some bedding in. I tore it up and it's kind of sheer. It's actually pretty cool. So I think I'm gonna, I don't know, just needed a little something. And then I have this cut, it was one of the half circles from my stash, black paper. So let's go ahead and put this in there. I really think it needed some more contrast over here. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, I like that. And I like this just kind of hanging here. Maybe bunch that up a little bit. All right, just got some black thread and I'm going to just do some kind of imperfect stitching here. Just to add a little more texture, I think, to the page. And in black thread, I think that looks good. And I got an idea here. Let's take that. I'm just going to leave these little tails here. Let's do another pass here. Let's start right there. Let's do another line. Yeah, that looks good. And then we'll have some stitches on the other side too, for when I do that page. Okay, I think that does it. I like that extra bit of stitching on there with the threads. Okay, there is my finished page using one of my 100 Day Project pieces. Thanks for watching.